Okay, welcome back to Stationeers. We are going back to Mars. If I can. Wow, that's hard to read. Would be the powwow. Okay, so this is where I need to go. Oh, ridiculous. So, I had one of my programming streams and refactored LarRe a little bit, and I ran into some difficulties with the fertilizer, but I thought on it, and I'm wow. One moment, my microphone is set really sensitive all of a sudden. Let me back that down a little bit. Don't know why all of a sudden. So let's take it down to about there. Yeah. You know what? Okay, that's a little bit better. So, much better. Okay, so as I was saying, having trouble programming LarRe for the fertilizer. Whoa, saving. Nope. This is no good. Hang on. I'll get this eventually. Trying to go back prior to when I was doing the LarRe stuff. So powwow. This is where I was supposed to go. Yeah, this. This right here. This is where I was supposed to be. So, let's try that again. Had trouble with LarRe and the fertilizer. Because you can't actually read the fertilizer slot when that's a problem too. I'm not exactly sure. I think I fixed that. Stop it. Nope, 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 nope. Hey, nope, nope. Those are in my hands, not in LarRe. Okay. Are we fully planted? We're not fully planted. Pretty close, though. Alright, so we'll do this. And do that. So. Okay. Assuming that is all correct, let's do quick save as, and this will be 46 because this is where it's supposed to be. I think. Huh. Now that I say that, I am not exactly sure. Let me take a quick look. So 46 was living with LarRe, so this is actually supposed to be 47. Or I don't even know. We're right instead of 47. That's what this episode number is. So, okay, come on. Don't you dare crash. If you crash, that is such a stupid reason. That would be such a stupid reason. Come on. Come on, I know you can do it. You can do it. Oh, okay, there we go. I was a little concerned there. So I'll throw that in there. Actually, no, it probably would be better to make the... Yeah, it would be much better to actually make soy oil, assuming I don't have a bazillion... Yep. There we go. Okay. So, distracted? Yes. Anyway, back to LarRe. So you can't read the fertilizer slot. So the easiest way, therefore, then, wow, good English, to deal with that would be to assume when you are planting that you can go through and try putting in a fertilizer and then dump if your hand's full. So we'll do IC10, get a housing and an IC10, and see if I need anything. Okay. So that's what I want to do, is implement the code that I took from my powwow. And then further update LarRe to try and do the fertilizer bit. And I have the lovely ability of forethought. No, it was just my water pipe blew up again and during the programming stream, so that's one thing I need to do is get a liquid utility, insulated pipe utility. And I think just one's fine for that. I don't know if I need to do that right now. I want to have it on me just in case. So I've got the laptop is over here. There we go. So we will drop this in here, and this is going to be a hash loader script that I had put together to free up these 11 lines. That's what I yeah. So this is just a IC10 that loads 100 name hashes in. And this, I'm not exactly sure if that works how it's supposed to. Is that just because I had a burst of nitrogen available? I don't know. So what I'm going to do is not put a sorter there. Put this down and get this hooked up. And this is the LarRe controller. So the idea here, if I got this set properly, is it's going to look for LarRe controller 100. Okay, so I overwrote the stack for the first 100 addresses. I don't think that cleared. Yeah, I don't actually have it doing a clear, so that's good. And now grab LarRe and clear the code, paste the code. So this is LarRe version 2 code. So you see I've got a few lines to spare. And what I'm going to quickie do, Mickey do, is get some linear rails. Actually, I don't need to do that. I can just pull it. Put the fertilizer station in. Didn't check you. Wait a minute. Is it? Oh, is it because there was no oxygen? It was starving? This LarRe's stuck. I don't know if he's so much stuck as. It's the left side, right? Left side, okay. Straight station. And over here. Straight station. Alright. So I should be able to now drop in my LarRe circuit. And it's supposed to just work. Woohoo! Okay, you came back. Let's see how you do. No. I guess I better take a look at that code and make sure that it's actually proper. To go garden, go to station 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh, okay. So this is that's not correct. Deposit items. That's 3. Okay. Yep. Okay. That's activate. That's not what I want. Settings are 14. That doesn't matter. Setting. Station seed. Hopefully I have enough room in the... Oh God. Okay. Whew. Define station seed. Define station... What? I am very confused. Seed 1. Define station. Deposit. Station 3. Define station fertilizer. Did beat 2. So apparently the code that I brought back was not complete. Branch equal to 0, that's fine. Branch equals 2 becomes station deposit. Station seed. Actually, branch less than. Okay, that's what it's supposed to be anyway. I think. So get seed. This is where the add fertilizer will be. But I got to add to that, so I got to get it working in current iteration right now. I'm going to leave 0. Station seed, station garden. That's to pick up, right? That was to 1. Oh, get seed. Yep. Yep. Deposit items. Okay. Station deposit. All right. I think I've got this correct now. Okay, we're coming back to 0. Should be going to station 4, and that I don't understand what's going on, why it's suffering. Okay. Oh, you're working. So, why is this LarRe working, but this one is not? Do I just need to dump come back to 0? Still a little concerned about the mushrooms. It's not telling me directly what the problem is. Is it because it's seeding? Okay. Well, this one's dead. I don't understand why these are suffering so badly. I really do not understand. Okay, you've got a seed. You're gonna plant it. Okay. Supposed to go back for seed. Alright. I'm gonna leave you there. I want to see you clear it. Just drop some of these in. That worked. You should pass over that. Okay, that's dead. Pull it. Now it's empty. Should get a seed. Skip. Should clear it. Skip. Should harvest. Okay, so it's having a problem checking that. So let's take a look at that. So seeding greater than or equal to 0. Yeah, that should be. Yeah, equal to 0. Should do that. Now, seeding. Okay. Greater than or equal to 0. So 0 or 1 it should be. So it's not showing up as that. I do this. Can I? That's the network analyzer. That doesn't do me good right here. Let's go get the configuration. See if I can actually read. Whoops. For here. Configuration. Network. Pull it up. Okay. Whee! Forgot my stairs are over here. So if I go down here, well, this. Oh, good. It does. Nope. It doesn't count. Okay. So. Huh. Well, that obviously was -1 or... Okay. Maybe there's a bug in what it's reporting, so I guess I will just manually grab all these at the moment. And see if that fixes it. Okay, so every currently seeded plant has been harvested. Okay, so going good for now. You should come up to right here, which will be empty. Well, it's sad, but it's not dead. Okay, you should go back and harvest, or get a seed. Okay, so that's working. Alright, I guess let's double check that this guy's doing what he's supposed to be doing. Okay, you're stuck in the same loop. Okay, so... Alright, so same story over here. Okay. Alright, well... Okay, let's do this real quick. I'm gonna go put that tank on, which is gonna be actually this side. Is it? No, it's over here. I don't have an insulated pipe. That could be a problem. So this tends to freeze. Interesting. And I think they might have something to do with that. Ooh, why is it so cold? I must have absolutely no load. For it to be that low, I must have 0 load. pressure's coming up over here, so LarRe must have been broken for a little bit, and all that. It's the only thing I can think of. So I need to get the insulated pipes. Insulated pipes to fix that. I think I might be okay for a little while. Don't have, apparently, they must be downstairs. Trade them out real quick. Drop these for now. There's that, and there's that. Let's go ahead and grab these, throw that right there. Okay. You're moving around. You're moving along. Is your health going up or down? It's going down. Okay. Why is that? Why? I mean, there is a little bit of pollutant in here, but not that much. Okay. Basic grow lights are off. Or are they getting... Wait a minute. Oh, don't tell me it's something stupid like that. Shouldn't these say they are in darkness? Oh. Well, that doesn't feel right. Huh. Yeah, you're losing health. You too. Huh. Okay. If I grab this really quick, and can I... Let me go through here. Grow light off. 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 So all the grow lights should be off. Okay. Let's take a look. In darkness, in darkness, in darkness, in darkness is darkness. Okay. Well, that's good to know. It's good to know when that sucks. So these grow lights over here are actually okay. Fascinating. Oh, that sucks. Okay. Well, let's try. Just because I don't have a wall up? I mean... Okay, let's... Okay, it's more important that these survive. Okay. Alright. That is annoying. Geometric wall. Let's grab you, and I believe that is steel sheets. This is ridiculous. Huh. Okay. Interesting. They don't have that many steel sheets. So, do I want... Oh, let's just make 50. And, hit the button. Okay. Well, let's see if... Whoa! Okay, there's that. Is that I want to see if I just like double pad this, if that's good enough. So that would be kind of... Oh my. Okay. Are we... Okay, well that sucks. That royally sucks. Okay. Good to know. Well, that's the mystery of why those were dead in the other stream. Okay, so I can't necessarily put these that close together. That's unfortunate. That is very unfortunate. Okay, let's see if I can go through two walls. I imagine that it's going to be the same. Yeah, okay. Alright, well this is not mushrooms. Not going to be mushrooms anymore. That's the quick and dirty answer. Sorter mushroom. Let's change that. You're going to be switchgrass. That's what we're going to grow next. Okay. Switchgrass seeds. Okay. Yeah, okay. Well, that's good to know. Good to know. I'm a little mad about that, but so what can you do? Okay. So I know I've got that's out in the vendor. So I gotta go out to the trader. well, can I probably can't do anything about him. So let's empty all the mushroom seeds out of here, just so I don't destroy all mine. Okay, I am a little disappointed about that. Okay.
Hydration critical.
Alright, these will all be dead. Well. That sucks. Okay. So let's grab a drink of water real quick. I'm just going to drop this down here. Okay, well, that is very good to know. Very good to know. I imagine that might be a bit of a bug. Boy, why are you taking so long? Okay. So, not interested in the copper or the iron. I would like to sell that, in fact. Fern seeds, corn seeds, rice seeds, switchgrass, that's what I want. That's what I want. What I really, really want. Galactic metallurgy. Stellar steam. You know what, we'll go ahead and do that too. Oh, you don't? Okay, yeah. Alright, fine. Galactic Gush. Ooh, that's pretty nice. I'd like to call it on one of those. I'll see if this guy will buy any of the ore that I have, and then steam, I'll grab nitrogen if it's available. Yeah, see, I have no input here. That is unfortunate. Well, hello, trader. What do you say? Will you buy any of my stuff? Oh, good, you will buy some of my stuff. Good. Is there anything else that I have in there that you'll buy? Okay, that's fine. I'm happy with that. And is there anything here I want to buy? Not in particular. Alright, so thank you. Thank you for your patronage. Bye, have a beautiful time. It's 3x3? I guess it is. Yeah, thank you. Okay. Dirty volatiles. That No, that's not going to work. Could load my... Yeah, alright. So, first off, I will buy your pollutants for free, basically. Oh, yeah. There we go. Should probably turn that on. Okay. And nitrogen. I do want the nitrogen. Don't need the oxygen. Oh wow, that's cool. I think we can get away with that. We're gonna find out. We're gonna look right here. Yep, temperature's cool. That's exactly what I was hoping for. Now, funny thing is I don't actually have a way of dealing with volatiles in the pipe. Huh. So I got to do one more thing. Let's see. Carbon dioxide, I think I'm good with, and I can scavenge that from the air. Technically, I can do that with oxygen too, but nitrous oxide, I don't want. If that wasn't so hot, I could mix it. But I might actually need to do a hot sort system over here. Anyway, got what I wanted. You depart. Got my switchgrass. I'll think about hooking up that other filter. Switchgrass, 44% battery, good. Okay. That. I actually should have planted them on the other side of an empty tray or something, but whoa. Well, it's something. It's started. Let's not disrupt the system too much. The switchgrass, yeah, I have to harvest it. Get that going. Got the insulated pipes. Let's grab a couple volume pumps just in case. Is it a turbo? I think it even might have been a turbo. No, it's just regular volume. Wow. Do I have any copper laying around? No, I need to smelt some copper. Can I don't know if I've actually got some copper in here or not. Grab some copper from back here. That's another thing I need to work on is the auto smelting order system. I'm just going to go ahead and throw that in there. Let's do that. Get that processing. So what else I'm gonna have? I'm gonna have a brown pipe. I'm gonna have a red pipe. And insulated. Let's go ahead and just grab 20 of those. While I am waiting for everything else here. Yep, there we go. Okay, let's bring in enough that I got a green light on the button. Green light, hit this. There's that. Ricochet. And then volume. IC10. IC10. Let's go ahead and grab the laptop while I'm at it. Now, before I get too crazy, let's see, copy this. LarRe version 2. Oops, that's not what I want. That's what I want. Okay. All right. So I just grab that so I don't lose it. Okay, I got the IC10. Right there. Alright, didn't go into my suit. That's good. Volume pump. I just need the one. Don't know if I've got a volatile. Filter. Okay, so this is set up. It is actually in line, exactly how you would expect it to be. So that was cool. So you go like that, and then there's that, and then there's that. Fix that in a bit here. Drop these down, so you're right there, you're right there. This is, yep, okay. You, and you. So this will be cool volatiles. And let's see, how do I want to do this? This is the tricky part, because I'm dealing with spaghetti. Probably actually want to take this way. And then do that. We'll leave that there. I can snip it this way. This is a 4-way corner. Okay. Goes straight through. That is a problem. Now, can we do a little bit of spaghetti and make it still work? I hope we can. Oh, good. We can do some spaghetti. Hallelujah! Okay. It's unfortunate that this is a little spaghetti-ish, but if I ever move that tank, okay. Let's go ahead and import. And we put you in there. Export. Now here is where I need to check that my code is actually... I don't know why the editor takes so long to load. That is ridiculous. Okay. Okay, good. Okay, good. So it's going to check that first, and then after that, if I don't have a tanker valve, it skips that part. Okay, good. I did write that how I should, which sometimes it's impressive that you can do that. So I'm going to have a valve or a tank. Let's do this. And then there we go. We'll go straight through. I do need to hook up. There we go. You're not going to have anything, so if I turn you on, kind of curious, you're nothing, you're nothing. You should be idle. Yeah, okay, you are idle. Good. Means it's working as intended. And go over one and down. Okay. And come over here. And get the volatiles out of the waste network here. Kabang. Waiting for a big boom. So this should go active. And now... oh. That, yeah, it might need a filter to work better. Well, I got somewhere. Alright. Definitely a change of plans. But after I get this sorted, I can probably go through the motions. I should really start making heavy filters. 2. Make those, and I can walk away. Did not capture the button press? Interesting. Processing must take too long. So what we got here? We're growing. Hopefully you're still trying to fiddle with the end. What's your turn? Well, that doesn't tell me anything. Okay, you are still struggling. I need the seed. That's what I need. Oh, good lord. You're actually stuck in a loop. Okay, well, that's not encouraging. I don't think there's anybody here it should harvest. I didn't see any soybean seeds in there. So, for those just tuning in, I just discovered that these grow lights in this lane of LarRe were killing my mushrooms. So, the grow light was actually bleeding through the wall. So, that's why all my mushrooms are dead. Which is unfortunate, but that does give me the opportunity to switch over to switchgrass for generating water and nitrogen, while simultaneously rendering essentially my timer system for the grow lights not useful. So we can't have... I still feel like that's a bug. They shouldn't pass through walls, but I might submit that later. Windows would make sense that you can do a grow light through the window, but it doesn't make sense to have going through a solid wall. You're done, right? You're exported. Okay, let's turn you off. Save myself a couple watts. Not that that's that important. Did I go out the... You know, good, I did go out the correct side. So now I can throw a volatile filter in. And this should be sucking the volatiles out. Good, which they are. And pumping it over here, which it is. Good. So if I happen to have volatiles in my waste network, it will now pull it, along with everything else in the waste network, which at the moment, pollutant. I need a pollutant filter. I guess I should probably check the filters. Okay, yeah, nitrogen. And need an O2. All right. Actually, while I'm here, so I was having problems with this pipe at times. Holy crow! All right. We're gonna have a problem here. Okay, all the evaporators are offline, and I'm still dropping temperature. That, quite frankly, is ridiculous. Okay. I gotta load the system soon. Otherwise, I'm gonna have problems. Okay. So, like I was saying, I was having problems with this particular pipe section freezing and blowing up and polluting my whole getup. So, if I add the extra volume, I'm hoping that will prevent some of the problems. Worked for the other things. But I need to load the system with some heat. I almost think I should have bought that steam, but oh well. Actually, this might do the trick. Okay, there's that. Silicon. All right. So that's going to be, yeah, a little bit of dirty air, so I can push more out, more heat into the waste system. Yeah. And hopefully they'll bring up the temperature of the other gases and load the system just a little bit. I guess I gotta change my set point so I can't start condensing carbon dioxide. Alright. Drop this down. I need to take care of that. Let's put those away. Sorter, stacker. Right, I needed two filters. I needed 2 filters. Ooh, piece of candy. Okay, so we needed a nitrogen filter. That's medium, right? Medium, yep. Medium. Medium nitrogen. Medium nitrogen. Oxygen. Are you... Oh, okay. Ah, there's the oxygen. Oxygen. Pollutant. I needed a pollutant, so we'll do that as well. Looks like I need a CO2. 2 CO2s. Okay, yep, now carbon dioxide. Two carbon dioxide. No, I don't want. Do that so I can walk away if I really wanted to. Battery power is getting a little on the low side. So one of these carbon dioxides is for me, the other is for the filter setup. Okay. So we've got Empty CO2, empty CO2, empty oxygen. Not the trader. See, I've got nickel in there. Okay. There's a nickel ingot. Don't see that every day. Okay. Alright, we're getting a little bit more sensical with this stuff. Okay, so get these filters in place. And go from there. So O2. What we really need to do is this. Nitrogen. Put the pollutant there. Carbon dioxide, flip it over, and there you are. Okay. Now that's coming off the generator. We can go ahead and kick that on. I'm not too thrilled with this temperature. Okay, it's going, well, still going down. $270. This is the max? Oh, hang on. There we go. So that should kick off a little sooner, so I shouldn't see so frigid of temperatures. That does have me concerned about this, though. Oh boy. Yeah. That's exactly what I was worried about. So maybe that's what the problem is. There we go. I think I figured it out. I was getting the coolant line so darn cold. Oh dear. Oh dear. So okay, so as long as I... Wow, okay. Pressure under... Oh dear, I am right on the borderline of that. Freezing. Okay, one thing I can do is crack that open, I think. That didn't really help. Changed the pressures, that's all that did. No, not good, not good, not good. Lots of heat, apparently. Do I break down and put a pipe heater on it just so I don't freeze the carbon dioxide? I might have to. I might have to. That is not my ideal solution, but that's what I'm going to do for right now, just so it doesn't create a problem. Because it's something I can do relatively quickly. Oh boy. I'll just drop it here. Silly. Yeah, see, I'm condensing. Hey, Trud. How's it going? Kind of hope... Ooh, that's... Nope. Okay. That is not enough. Trying not to rupture my cooling line here, because it's just getting too darn cold. And I don't have the power to sustain this either. Alright, we are... yeah, we're getting cold again. Dang. Usually don't have this problem. Or do I have... where am I pulling the power from? Maybe I've got this clamped down so I'm not pulling too much power. Nope, that's... okay. Oh dear. Don't blow up the pipe. Oh, very nice. Hopefully the Wendy's Frosty is actually somewhat solid. I have a tendency to get them and they are half liquid when I get them. Okay, stress is going down, so our temperature must be coming up. Oh no. Shrinkflation, man. Oh, you know what? This, I might, okay, this might be silly. 4 megapascals here. What's on the... I could dump a little bit of heat in. There we go. That might actually work a little bit better. Dump some heat into the pollutant loop. Oh, Lord. Another thought is that I actually set these pressures where... you know, that might be silly, but I might actually just do that. Set the pollutant so that it can't go below... I'll say -9, so 3100. Very close. Very close. Nope. 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 There we go. We are, I think, back to a safer area here. And, I mean, the temperature's going down, but...
Hydration critical.
Oh, man. I need to load this side. That's the problem. Well, what's in here? Okay. Wonder if that gas guy is still here. Guess I could buy something hot. Like some of those dirty volatiles and generate some heat. 17%. Oh, Lord. This is ridiculous. I should have just ran across the building. Or around the building. This is not how I thought tonight was going to go. Gravels, Astro Ether. Are we close enough? No, we're a little bit off contact. Wow. Guy spontaneously combusted because I hit him with so much energy. Okay, we're 83 degrees off. It's a pretty big window of what... degrees and see for a little bit better. That's not exactly what I was expecting. Not at all what I was expecting. It's cold. That's a problem. Alright. Figured if I plotted this out. Wow, okay. So it's way far off, so he's definitely not down.
Air tank low.
Oh, cool. How low? Alright. So I'm not going to have much of a chance to troubleshoot this. Oh my goodness, are you done moving yet? Okay, that's a little bit faster. Will it be enough? 100 degrees from contact. Okay. So we're going to move right to here. Do. That looks slower. $123. All right. Well, that means it needs to go 40 the other direction. I'll just go in and switch this around and hopefully, let me check the temperature. Okay, it's not bad. Not bad. All right. Okay, so that's good. Let's go ahead and eat and drink. Excuse me. Let's do that. Oh. Okay. Go ahead and drop that because I need the seed. More than I, oops, than they need anything else. Ah! Oh god. I just got eaten by the fridge. That was awesome. Oh. Wow. Well, that doesn't happen every day. Okay. Let's go ahead and drop soybeans in here. Okay. I don't know why that took so long to process, but it did. See how we're doing in here. Okay, we're growing towards fruiting. I'm not even upset about it being stupid, because that just... Hello. That just means that I can manually grow the switchgrass as needed. So, okay. Back out here, see if... See if I'm closer to that guy. Now, the other question that I had... yeah. 120 degrees from contact, so that is very peculiar. And what I want to do is take this back to center. Well, where it was. So this is something I've never researched, so I don't know for sure. Is if these traders are actually moving throughout the sky like other celestial bodies. That would explain a heck of a lot of problems I would have. 126. So they indeed are moving. Okay. They indeed are moving. Well, that makes that tougher. So I think this guy's moving up, kind of. Because initially, dead center, I had 82 degrees off. I took it down, I went to 152 degrees off. I took it up, it was 100 degrees off. Right was 120, or right in middle. 103. Okay. That's ridiculous. Okay, I'm done chasing them. Done chasing them. Just for fun. Yeah, this is actually celestial objects. This has nothing to do with the traders. Now, it'd be really cool if you could actually track the traders with that. That'd be freaking awesome. Alright, I'll deal with that another time. Okay. Loading the system, loading the system. I gotta grow plants to load the system. Now.
Oxygen low.
Oops, popped that open a little bit too soon. Alright, well, I guess I'm done doing all that for now. Technically speaking, I could probably get some of this hot gas and throw it into the exhaust pipe. I might... Hello. There we go. Unbroken. Okay, make a seed. How are we doing over here? Are we still stuck on this? You're not happy. Wait, what? Huh? I'm thoroughly confused. What's going on here? Why? Look at that code. Let me look at the LarRe code. It shouldn't be this screwed up. Aha, there we go. I don't know why I did that. Well, okay, so let's just do this. So we need to check the seating. Why is the seating a problem? So main loop here. Okay, so at this point R15 is the current setting of LarRe, so the station number that it's set to. R14 is the stack indicated. So if it's 0, we're at the main station, we go garden. If it equals the deposit station, then we go to deposit item subroutine. If R15 is less than so less than 3, it's either at the seed station or the fertilizer station, so we'd go to pick up items. Then whatever is in the current RA register, or no, I take that back. We set RA back to main. So any of these ALs down here will jump to main. Well, no, wait a minute. Any of the other subroutines that might be branched to by an AL will jump right back to main. Okay. So branch greater than. So if the assigned station is greater than the current station, end of the line, go back to return home. So occupied. So equal to 0, get seed, and we've seen this. And this is a to-do. Load in R15 the current health. And if it is 0, we will pull the plant, and I've seen that work. And then we get to here. R15 seeding sum for this LarRe. Proxy slot 255. Branch greater than or equal to 0. So if R15 is 0 or 1, as the seeding should be after it is seeded, go to harvest all. Okay, let me take a look at that subroutine. Because this next part here is to check that it is mature. And we check the harvest. So let's look at harvest all. Harvest all here is put DB current state of 7. Maybe this is the thing. Oh, you know what? This is probably it right here. Bang, 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 bang. Why is this right here? Check harvest. Branch not equal to 7, go to RA. Okay, which would go to main. I have a feeling. Just call me weird, but I think these lines got goofed up. Call me weird. So I bet you if I export that, throw that in there. I'm not going to check you. Whoa, whoa. Don't kill me. Don't kill me, LarRe. Alright. This first one is seeding, so it should immediately harvest it. Yeah. Somehow that line got reversed. So you're going to keep going until you're empty. Okay. Okay. Magic, go here. It's unoccupied. There we go. Alright. I don't know why that line got reversed. That's weird. Yeah, that was simple enough, I guess. Yeah, the mushroom seeds. The mushroom seeds got rejected. Oh yeah, that's right, because I'm not, wait a minute, what? Oh yeah, because those were going to go through the shredder. That's right. Okay. I forgot I was in the middle of braining the new area over there. So, okay, so this guy should now be happy. Well, I mean, you're not going to be able to plant anything. So it kind of works in my favor. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that kind of works in my favor. Because you can't harvest, or can't plant a seed, so, okay. That does work temporarily in my favor. I am still irritated about the grow light situation. On the other hand, I might be able to deal with that. So with the grow lights bleeding through the walls, these plants are being lit up by these grow lights. So if I never never enable the grow lights in this lane, then this can be the mushrooms that have no grow lights. Okay. That's what I'll do. So I don't have to rework the entire system. I just won't bother even putting grow lights over there. And for good measure, I might... No, that's going to be a problem. I could just yank the grow lights. That's what I'll do. I'm going to yank the grow lights out of here. And then I can't accidentally goof that up. Okay, so there we go. Alright. The ones and twos are coming together to make math. So that means I gotta set up another LarRe and all that, which means I need linear rails, which are above. Need to clean out my bags. Potato seeds should fly out the one side. We're gonna see where this goes. They should end up coming out the right side of this sewer here. That's not okay. Well, they're gonna be in that room. Good lord. Well, hopefully they're gonna be in that room. Maybe I just plugged up one of the composters. The world may never know. You have ejected. You've got nothing in there. I'm going to go ahead and shut you off while I'm thinking about you. So, linear rail. Linear rail. Linear rail. Linear rail. Linear rail. Linear rail. And I'll pick up a couple of these. I think I've got a full complement down here, but just to make sure. Okay, yep, I do. All right. Got a full complement here too. Holy crow. So I guess the easiest way to go about this is to start LarRe. Wrong direction. You're here, right? Okay, good. Let's go ahead and drop LarRe in. Wrong way. And two more. Two more stations. Whoops. Whoops. Okay, so now we're going to have a pipe and the cabling, and then that bin. If I remember right, it's two between each. And then you go outer corner up, straight up, and an inner corner. One, two, then inner corner. One more straight. And then that should plug right into the LarRe dock. And I think I've got a couple of those laying around somewhere. It's stuck on everything. There's LarRe. Okay. Oh, there's a floor there. Yeah, no wonder. Yeah, see? Okay. So we're going to call him 02, LarRe 02. Double O LarRe. 01 LarRe. 02 LarRe. Yeah, makes sense. Okay. Getting itchy for the switchgrass. How we doing? So glad that you're stuck. Hey, Timmy. Whoa. Okay. Discovered that grow lights are capable of shining through walls, so that's why all my mushrooms died. So I'm reworking my mushroom farm. Those inlet and outlets considered? Yes, they are powered chutes. Apparently you can't jump off the fertilizer. Alright, so this is the import bin. Whoop, whoop, whoop. There we go. There's the import bin. And we're going to struggle with finding the correct orientation. Find every possible permutation first. No! You son of a gun. So, there we go. Okay, that's looking good. Yeah, that's nice and tight for sure. Yeah, I was trying to figure out because my I thought maybe the oxygen was too low for the mushrooms, and that wasn't it, and temperature, everything was in line, and I couldn't figure it out, and well, lo and behold, it turned out to be that they were being lit up from next door through a wall. Made my day. Oh wait, yeah, that's exactly what I want. Oh, this is gonna be fun. Shoot, because that's how the stackers are gonna be. Good lord. Good lord. Oh, spaghetti mess. The spaghetti mess. Stackers. So I need a sorter. Actually, I'm going to leave the sorter right there. I'm not going to get into that right now. So we have a stacker. Yeah, this is the input. And then this one goes the other way. It's the output. Very nice. So this will be 100 just to say that it's 100. That's one, that's fine. You need to be renamed to O2. The other does not matter. Oh Lord, don't fall. Okay, you're on. You're on. You're on. Oh, this is... I don't have enough cables for this. Oh, something just got harvested. That's good. We're not harvesting over here yet. Darn. I didn't even think. Oh, I should have put fertilizer in those. Well, I still can. Actually, I didn't even have to leave the aisle. Didn't even have to leave the aisle because I got fertilizer right there. Doofus. Okay. Oh. I'm going to have to put in another sorter to deal with the fertilizer. I just thought about that. That's... gigantic pile of crap. Oh, very nice. Yeah. The spaghetti territory. Oh, yeah, cables. I'll start there. Oh, you missed it earlier. I got literally eaten by my fridge. It was incredible. I got a trigger plate, and I think I stepped off of it too close to the fridge, and it closed the doors on me and pulled me in. It was somewhat terrifying. And we'll just go ahead and make 100 of these, because I darn well know I will use all 100. Okay. Oh. Reminds me of work. Cornering and zero available movement areas. Okay, there we go. I think that's... Oop. Oop. I think everybody's worked up there. You can go through, hopefully. Okay, let's try to go through that one. Can we try to go through the corner? Can we try to go through the corner? Try to go through the corner. Of course not. Of course not. Alright. And LarRe, we'll just have him come down. I don't want to hook him into the data network quite yet. Excuse me, can we? Yeah, that's a little more sane. Yeah, I could imagine that's a lot like being buried alive. Just so much more worse. So much more worse. Wow, that was a good skill. Good English skill. There we go. That's the one I was looking for. Okay. So you poke through. Oh no. No. Wait. No. Because you would be right here. Okay. Where is the power cable? Oh, on the sorters. Gonna be on the left side. Gee whiz. Go there, I believe. That's where it's gonna be. Okay, stacker, sorter, sorter, stacker. Okay, so I need to put a stacker right here, going the other direction. There we go. Turn you on. And stack you as high as you can. Okay. Oh, Lord. Oh, what's really unfortunate about this is gotta make a ginormous mess here. Well, let's install a valve. Let's get this oriented so I can do it as fast as I can. Oh, just a single stack? Okay. That's interesting and slightly terrifying. Crikey. It's going to be a mess. So that is, right there is the fertilizer line. Overflow. I'm going to go there. Yep, that's kind of what I figured it was going to be. Oh dear. Crap. You're not supposed to come in here. Yeah. This was a post thought. I really should label them, or not. Yeah, paint them. I should very well paint them. Okay. Well, can't get any worse than this. So this is going to be the chute valve that you can't actually get to because it's embedded in the wall. Okay, and you're going to be a chute valve. Okay. Lord! Oh, hi. More fertilizer. Good thing, if I really want to, I can just throw it through a shredder and it'll disappear. Overflow. Yes, that is correction. There we go. So now, load that back up. Oh, yeah, let's finish that before we open that up. Let's go grab more chutes. Oh, Lord. This is terrible. But the good thing is I got about a bazillion of them printed off, so. Yeah, let's not overdo it. 4% battery, that's not very encouraging. Yeah, I do a lot of stuff that would probably be better performed in creative. But, oh, yeah, I guess I should pull these out. Okay. Play basketball. He shoots, he misses. So there should be a... Yep, okay. There's fertilizer there. Okay, that one probably should move. Alright, now the return line. Okay, come up here. Right? Yes, junction. And you're going to be right here. You're the junction. Don't need a window. Stuck on a wall. Okay. Oh, I had it. Alright, there we go. Okay. Whew. Craziness. Shoot. There we go. Oops. That's looking good. Huh. That's... I suppose at that point you can probably rely on traders if you're well off enough. On. Oh, I hope I turned all these stackers on. I did. Good. So now I need a... Oh. Gotta think... So this is where the sorter's gonna be. So I could just push this back one, actually. This will be a junction. There we go. Oh, that was too early. Do I need a junction here? No, I just need this. I don't know. I'm losing my mind here, apparently. That's where the splitter's gonna be. Or sorter's gonna be, rather. Okay. And then this will be a manual... Well, this will be the loop back. Oh, that does explain why that's not there. Hey, Larry, your cable's dangling in the way. Do you mind fixing that? Thanks, pal. I could actually stack that. So now, yeah, I can see where that would be potentially tough. Need more shoot. Oh, yeah. Basic chutes. There we go. So now I've got an inlet. Now I need to put the stacker down. Not stacker, sorter. Okay, there's that. There we go. Alright, and you need to do an overflow. So if you're overflowing, shouldn't need that. You're going to be a junction right there. There we go. Junction. Nope, nope, nope. Get that over there. Okay. Every possible permutation. Darn near. Okay. Alright. So that'll go through and into the sorter and put. Okay, there we go. Oh, that sounds absolutely phenomenal. Good. I love a good spring roll. Although, I will admit, pork doesn't agree with me too well. But I love pork. Pork doesn't love me. Okay, so now that that's up, and I can turn that on, I can pull. Whoops, that's not what I wanted to do. Sorter. Oh, yeah. Crikey. Whitelist. Oh, come on. Oh, there we go. Shot past it. There's mushroom seeds. All right. You probably... Yeah. Kicking the laptop around. I'm sure it loves that. Alright, so if I do this, should be able to kick some seeds into the system. There we go. That's... Wait, what? Wait, why? Wait a minute. Why did... I'm confused. Yeah. What is... I'm kind of hoping that was a fluke. Okay, so I just randomly got soybeans in there for... Okie dokie. Yeah, it was much worse until I actually drained that off. I think 90% of my basement was flooded because I was playing around with ice. Grab these seats. And he falls short. I think I'm shooting seeds through. Oh, okay, that was soybeans, so that's fine. Mushroom seeds. I think I may have already processed all my excess. Let me check in the fridge. The man-eating fridge upstairs. Yeah, I already processed the seeds, so. The mushroom seeds that I just threw in there. I have not yet. Well, wait a minute. That was at 4%, so the solar panels are doing something. Still using my basic advanced furnace. But I am pumping it full of volatiles only and coming off of the deep miners, so I don't have to worry about off-gassing. And I can do the solid fuel ingots, which come in. Oh, cool. Those finally came through. I forgot that I threw a bunch of that in the centrifuge just for testing. Awesome. Throw that in. That should also bypass. And this should go straight into the... Maybe that's a bad idea to have the bypass go in there. But this should go into the composters. So 2 composters should be running, theoretically. Let's check. Okay, good. We are not polluted. So I think this is actually ready. I think we're ready to hook up a LarRe over here. If I had the electronic parts on me, that'd be great. Thought I had a batch laying around, but I guess I'll just have to grab these. Lodge myself in a tool printer. LarRe 02, are you blue? Okay, so we're gonna come over 1. Yeah, that's when I get to the point where I have I'm going to do some sanity on this. Obviously I don't need this much fertilizer. When I get to a certain point, I'm going to want to have it switch over to doing charcoal. Okay, there we go. LarRe, turn you on. You should start being a mushroom farmer. With no chance of getting light over here. Okay, go get a seed. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Taking a long time to process, but whatever. You're working. So I got mushrooms back up here. Let's take a look at switchgrass again. Ooh, yeah. Alright. Cool. 1 seed. Ooh, and 17 switchgrass. Alt. Yeah, that would be interesting to try out. Okay. I'm not going to see that pop back through, so... Hay is not a type of plant. Oh. Okay. Alright. Okay, wait a minute. Okay. So, this is not a type of plant, huh? So... Okay, well, let's try. Yeah, okay. I didn't think that that was going to work. Yeah. Just trying to come up with a... because I would like to plant more than what I've got there. Generate seed. So that's not what I wanted to do. Just regular grass. Okay. Oh, I'm a little confused about that. Because the other stuff you can just plant plant the fruit, so to speak. Interesting. And I imagine if I do this, it's going to be biomass. Let's split it half. Hey, you gypped me. Okay, so that is exactly what I expected to happen. You know what, I'll just throw you in there, because that's fine. Okay. That is fascinating. Alright. Trying to figure out how you would actually obtain more seeds from switchgrass. Oh, I am completely out of power. On the outside. Alright. Let's grab some coal. Okay, that's actually something I want to try. Because I don't know how... Oops. I guess I need to turn on the battery. Make sure this is a pure environment. It is. Okay. Oh, I need a megapascal. There it is. Okay. There's the solid fuel ingot. Oh shit. 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 Whew. Skin of my teeth there. I'm gonna say that I am glad that I've got those warning lights on there now. That gives you a little bit of delay time. Whew, I almost spaced myself there. That would have been embarrassing. Okay. Well, I am using a lot of power to actually warm that up too. Let me check this. 3 degrees. Alright, I can turn these off. Still losing a little time. Okay. Alright. Mostly... Oh, actually, there's a fair amount of nitrogen in there. How are we doing over here? A little bit. Okay. Now I can run back inside. Alright. So now that I'm done spacing myself. Oop. I need to put a suits storage out too. Okay. Oh, there is a storm incoming in 10 minutes. 11 minutes. Cool. So I just basically wasted a lot of that coal. Huh. I'm kind of disappointed because I thought that this would, I'd be able to plant the actual switchgrass unless maybe I'm harvesting it wrong. Or it doesn't like me. Oh, these are mushrooms, Dingleberry. Switchgrass right here. Hay is not a type of plant. I want more seeds. More seeds. What do I do? Well, I guess I'll have to figure that one out in a bit. Hopefully I don't have to buy all the seeds. How are we doing over here? Looks like we're actually doing pretty good. Yeah, okay. Alright, well, I guess that means I'll move on to reprogramming LarRe. I only got 1 seed per plant, so I planted 3 seeds and got 3 seeds. Drop off these pipes while I'm thinking about it. Maybe make a set of pipes. Insulated pipe. Oh, thanks. Hopefully you can find something. I did a very quick search, but I don't want to spend too much time doing it while I'm in the middle of the stream, because it's extraordinarily boring for everybody. So, electronic parts, I can just drop those. Florage. walls. Let's go ahead and stack those up for now. Frames, plastic sheets, perlite. I yanked those. Oh, there's steel sheets. Or did I? Oh yeah, I just made those. What are we doing here? Okay, one more. There we go. Whoa! Water pipes. Volatile pipes. Waste pipes. And then literally one extra and one extra and a stack. Is this back up? No? Okay. So nitrogen is still a problem. But that's okay, it's a start. So now LarRe. Okay, so when I go to grab a seed, okay, what are you doing, LarRe? That's not how we do it. What are you doing? Are we overall mostly planted? Okay. I am so confused at what LarRe's doing there. So I probably need to make a note to fix that. But, okay, so when we go to... When a hydroponics tray is empty, we're going to go get seed. We're going to get fertilizer first. And then move to the seed and get one. So I should be able to do this pretty closely in line with what I have already. So get seed is going to be and this might be another good option for a state machine. So current state is 7. That means I'm harvesting. I gotta see if I compare current state anywhere else. Right, okay. Current state, so I got the address for current state. So the only place that I'm really checking at is right here. Get seed, current state. So I'm harvesting, get seed. Okay. That'll move it to deposit items. Okay. Alright, so I'm going to have to do something with the hopper. Alright, so current state, I'm assuming... Okay, so harvest, 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 harvest. Right. Oh, actually, there we go. Move deposit items. What I should do is check... Oh, okay. So if I want more switchgrass, I have to keep buying it. It kind of stinks. Seems like it's a slight oversight. But I suppose it is what it is. Harvest all. Let's see. Branch R15. Branch not equal 0. What's current state? Branch. Oh. Not equal. 7. Go back to LarRe. Okay. So at this point, our branch. Yeah, at some point I do want to dabble in the genetics. Just seems like it's so... it's really good for a multiplayer scenario where you can have somebody kind of doing that while others are taking care of business. R15 occupied. So if there's anybody in... Let me check the... Yeah, okay, so arm slot. Yeah, okay, so arm slot. If the arm slot is empty, which it says arm slot, I want to refer to it as a hand slot because it makes more sense to me. So if the hand slot is empty, then we can go ahead and set current state to 0. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I don't know if that'll actually help with anything, because at this point then it would jump back to main, and we're checking for occupied anyway. If we get to seed branch R15 move deposit items, so maybe that's a little bit of part of the problem. So okay, so if this is right, then we're going to set equals 0. Oh wait, set not equals 0. How do I want to do this? I don't necessarily want to say... Maybe this is a good case for one of those... Oh, very nice. That sounds awesome. Maybe this is a good opportunity for a relative branch. Yeah, actually, I think this is a very good opportunity for a relative branch. So we want to branch relative. Yeah. I've never actually used one, so I better... Because I want to... Why is this make us branch? C. Store the next line and wait a minute. It's not making any sense to me there, but that's not the relatives anyway. Center equal to 0 branch relative. Is that not a number? Okay. There's a whole lot of other instructions in here it could really take. So BR, okay. BR, that is it. Okay. Yep. So in this case, if it is... Yeah, I hear that guy back there picking up items and picking up items and picking up items. Stop it, LarRe. So I gotta work on that code because apparently that's broken too. Load so R15 is the sum of items in the hand slot. So if it is 0, no, if it's greater than, we want to skip the line. So branch greater than, actually 0, R15, jump, 2 lines. Skip 2 lines? Is it skip? That'll skip just 1 line. There we go. So I reset it to state 0 if it is empty, otherwise I just skip. Okay. So, alright, what are we doing here? We are getting very excited. We're stuck at station 1, picking up. You're gonna keep on doing it until I don't understand what your problem is, buddy. There. So where are we at with this? Hey, welcome Raiders. Yeah, so I should be grabbing a... What is going on here? So we're at station 1 and we are just repeatedly... let me take a look at my branches here. So get seed if the occupied station is less than 0. That's kind of thinking where I am. Is it getting a false value out of this? Maybe it is. But let's take a look at get seed. So get the current state out of branch and equals. And branch equal to 0. So if R15, oh wait a minute, branch equal to 0. Oh, equal, not equal 0, sorry. So if R15 is equal to 7, then move to deposit items, which we aren't doing. So now we load from LarRe, arm slot, occupied sum, branch greater than 0, R15, act. Wait a minute. That's... How is this even working? Because if it had more than one item... I have no idea. Okay, so I don't know how I goofed that up. Station seed. Okay. I have legitimately no idea how I goofed that completely up. And how it was even functioning. Where... Okay. Let's observe your behavior. Hey, dude. Debugging my LarRe code that was working, and all of a sudden, I don't know how I screwed it up. But now, this should work much better. Okay, come on down. you should travel out to, oh gosh, you're going to take a while to do that. Oh, yeah, because you're going to come all the way out here to Station 31. Come to Station 31, then you should come back and ask for a seed. Now this is where I need to get this working before I try going on to the next step, I guess. So if I do this right, so getting seed, I'm going to rename this to plant sequence. And okay, no red lines. Okay, so plant sequence is getting the current state, and if it's equal to 7, move to deposit items. Otherwise, we're going to check the occupied for the hand slot. Now here's where the problem is. I need 2 steps. So I need to get the fertilizer, and then I need to get the seed. Okay. So first, plant sequence. 0. How am I? Station seed. Oh, okay. That's what. All right. That makes sense. Oh, I bet you at some point I was trying to unload using this. That's where that was coming in. Okay. I gotcha. That makes sense. So at this point I'm going to have to check at which station I'm at. Where are we? What station? We God, that's way up there. Okay. That's definitely not working as intended. Okay, so that's alright. So plant sequence here. So occupied 0. So plant sequence.
Hydration
So we
critical.
get the current state, and I wonder if this is tainted. Current state, if it's 7, move to deposit items, which will hit a different check based on, oh, you know what? It should be here. Right, so it's not actually getting to the point where it's trying to move here. Occupied sum, so if the hand... Wait. Plant sequence. Move to deposit items, so I shouldn't even be checking this here. Right, okay. Right, okay, so now we should be going to move deposit items right here. And... okay. Set to station seed. You know what, let's just see about getting this working. So at station seed, which would fall into this line, we go to pick up items. Now pick up items here is going to activate 1 and then go back to where it's supposed to. So I think this will actually function how we want it to be. If not, I might be erasing crops. But if that's the case, then I've got to see about incrementing stuff here. So we're going to go to pick up items. Activate 1. Uh-huh. And then go to wherever R14 is. Okay, R14 is the register for picking. Oh, where am I getting that? R14 is... Aha! Right there. Okay. Interesting. Alright. Deposit items, pick up items is R15. R15 is the current. Alright. So we go station seed, and then it'll come down here to pick up items. Now I can activate 1, and then go to... Oh, okay, here we go. So this is where we can check R15. So branch relative. So R15, if this is equal to station, we're going to want to go to fertilizer first. So fertilizer. Then we're going to skip 1 line. 2 lines. I think. Hang on. So in this case, we want to set this guy to go to the seed, and then jump main. Let's we turn this around. So R14 and you are here. So in this case then, if R15 is equal to the fertilizer station, we'll come down here, move to the seed station, and jump back to main. Otherwise, we're at the seed station, so we will go to where we're supposed to. Okay, I think that is exactly what we want to do. But we want to go to fertilizer. Okay, that 1 seed and go on. Oh, that's brilliant. I think I may have corrected the code. So once this guy gets planted, then I'm going to grab the chip and reprogram it and see if he'll start dumping fertilizer in. Oh. Oh, okay. Alright, there's a problem there. Let's pull this out before I get any other weird behaviors. Okay. So I got to the station. Now plant sequence. I guess this is where this might come in handy. Okay. Okay, now I can see what I was saying there. So if the current state is 7, which is harvest mode. Deposit items. Okay, so the other thing is, I guess I do need to check if the hopper has anything in it. Okay. Alright, so I can see what I was trying to do there now. How many lines do I have? Oh, I've got plenty. So, if there's anything in the arm at this point, I lost where I was. There it is. Okay, so now, this is where I was. If there's anything in the hand at this point, Gotcha. Harvesting items, move deposit items. Empty. Okay, now I see the genius of that. Okay, there we go. So we'll go to the deposit bin. That's fine. Okay, now if the hand has anything in it, this is where we need to act. Yeah, so branch greater than 0. This is exactly how it was before. So R13 greater than 0, go to act and do the act.
Hunger critical.
Yeah, I know, hunger's critical. Branch greater than 0, go to act, and act is activate and jump back to main, so I don't even have to worry about this. So if it is equal to 0, then it'll go to the fertilizer. Okay, I think I may have finally corrected it. Here I go, screwing everything up again. There is one check I should probably do when I start up, is that if the hand has anything in it. That could be problematic. Okay, so that's something to keep in mind. That's when I initialize. Should be when I initialize. iNet loop here. Okay, fine. I will go satiate your thirst. Try not to get eaten by the refrigerator again. Actually, it should consume all that. Probably should check on this and see what kind of... Alright, well, you're doing stuff. One empty. Otherwise, looks pretty good. Let's check on the switchgrass, which only Lord knows what it's going to be doing, since I've only got 3 seeds. Are we harvesting it? Oh, cool. Well, that's cool. Wait a minute. You're not depositing any items like you should be. I don't think. Okay, we're ready to plant. So we'll see if you do this right. We've got to review the harvesting protocol now. But as long as you do what you're supposed to, you're supposed to be going to the fertilizer bin first, picking up one hand full and going to the next. Please just work. Please just work. Please just work. Okay, fertilizer. Go. No. Okay. So we are less than, because we're going to be in here. Station deposit, pick up items. Now pick up items. activates 1. Branch relative equal R15. At this point, R15 should be... I'm wondering if maybe I should change this. R15 is the station, so let's change these. Get R15 DB station. Now hang on here. Why do this? R14 plus 1. And then that should be it, because at this point R14 is... Oh, that's not good. I heard that bang. I heard that bang. Let's grab that. I wish there was a sprint. Grab this. Okay. That's where we need to be. Whoa, something really blew up. That's my carbon dioxide. That's my coolant loop. Got too cold. That is a lot of freaking pressure. Okay. Okay. We are getting cold again. Need to load the system. Let's see, are we good elsewhere, or are we... we're still 25 megapascals there. 4.2 because you're low. 4.4, you're a little better. Why are you still losing temperature? You know what? I could probably do that for now. Alright, let's leave those connected for the moment. Make sure everybody else is fine. It's ridiculous. It's because I'm not generating any steam. That's my problem. It's my biggest problem. So let's get that running hot. Let's run around to the traders, see if there's somebody with gases, and I can quick buy some hot gas. Give me hot gases. Star Shop. Is that close enough? Yeah, we're close enough. Asteroid and appliances really isn't going to do for me. Neither would building. Star Shop, Star Stop, I think is also a generic. Kind of surprised that I'm actually having this much difficulty. It's the first time I've had a problem with too much cooling. here we go. Come on. Okay, well, hang on. Alright, there's a lot of conveniences in there. Okay, no, sorry. Darn. Almost tempted to get a volatile ice and chuck it into something. How are we doing on temperature? 0 degrees. That's even with the heaters on. I don't know, maybe I need to move to nitrogen. Maybe that's what I need to do. Just move to nitrogen. This is ridiculous. Let's take this up further. I don't know. Still too cold. It's great. Still too cold. If I get LarRe fixed, this will just work. Better leave my suit on just in case. That's not what I meant to do. That's what I meant to do. Alright, LarRe. Oh man. Where was I? Pick up items. Items, batch activate 1, so it's gonna just do it automatically. That's where act is. So, maybe plant sequence. But if we're already over here, this is where it becomes a problem. Pick up. Activate 1. Branch relative. R15 is current station. So if our current station is equal to the fertilizer station, we're supposed to jump to relative branch to line. Okay, let's just... Maybe I'm jumping to main and not even getting to this. Let's check that. There's also another relative branch. We'll increase that. Don't know if that's the case. Actually, what we need to do is during the initialization phase, occupied, move station current index, blah 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 blah. No, initialization. Sorry, I need to go up. R15 to 0. That is the current station, or what I've been referring to as current station. Reference ID. This is just a temporary variable at this point. On. Make sure LarRe's on. If he's extended, retract the arm and return. If his setting is greater than 0, go to return home. AZL, so return home. We wait for him. Right? Oh, actually, garden. This is what I really need to do. Check here that if he has stuff in his hand, he needs to go elsewhere. Right? Go garden, go garden. Where's the darn... I keep losing myself. So branch greater than 0 or 13. So if there's stuff in his arm, then he needs to move deposit items. Alright, so I think this might take a shot every time you hear me say that. Okay. So this guy should go to the deposit item station. And since he has no initial setup, I have no idea what he's going to do afterwards. Okay, grab a Bobo. Alright. Now what are you going to do? Awesome. That was... Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. What are you doing? You went to station 1. Not good. Not good. Because it was occupied. His hand was empty. What are you doing, LarRe? What are you doing? So get R14. So this is the set station. This is where LarRe is set. So if R15 is 0, which it definitely wasn't, go garden. R15 was station deposit, go to deposit items. So this is where he was. And then 13 set equal to 0. So if 12 is, oh wait a minute. What do we have here? Deposit on 15 R12. Oh, okay. Go to the next station. Yep. Okay. Current state to 0. Well, this is a problem because if he's got more than one set of things in his hand. Set equals 0. Oh, no, right, yeah, okay. Then that sets state to 0. Good to know. So he went to the garden station. It should have been station 4. So occupy R13. To the plant sequence. Branch equal to 0. That doesn't make sense to me. Less than. Deposit station should be the pickup items. Well, I'm confused as to what he's doing. Overcomplicated makes it really hard to debug. So he deposited items and went to the next station. So then he would not meet either of these criteria. Phase greater than 15. So set assigned station is greater than, yeah, okay. Okay, we already covered that. Now, seemingly, he misread this. R13, plant sequence. R15 is current state. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Let's do that so we don't overwrite R15. That might be part of the problem. Yeah, we could. Let's actually just use R13. That'd be better. And so he went to the seed. He went right to the seed. That's the thing. Plant sequence. Okay, current state. So current state. If it's 7, deposit items. She definitely wasn't doing that. Greater than 0, go to act. Otherwise, we set to station fertilizer. In that case, we could have been at pickup items. He activates anyway. Why was he at that station? Why did he go to that station? Station 0. Are you going to go garden? You shouldn't. You should go right to here, deposit. And then at this point, it should add 1. Go here. See what he tries doing. Grabs a seed. Grabs another seed. Grabs a third one. Okay. So at this point, he's definitely hitting pickup items. Oh, you know what? I know exactly what's going on here. So pickup items, he's just activating. This is a problem. Because it feels like the setting isn't being handled. R14 is, at this point, R14 is current station. Interesting. What's current station being zeroed to? Put current station as 0. That makes sense. This is really getting screwed up. I might have to, yeah. So version 3, I'm going to go back to, I'm going to go back to version 2 and fix what was broken there, supposedly. I'll have to debug that another time. I need to get my other stuff going. Oh, right. It was. This particular line was upside downsies. I think that might have been all that was wrong with it. Go to the next. Oh, seeding. Seeding was screwed up too, right? Seeding, harvest all, R15. Oh, that was what the problem was. Okay, so I think at this point I just need to manually check my fertilizer where I want it to be. If I want it to be someplace. Whoops, did not mean to do that. Oh, well, did not stop the seeding process, so happy about that. Jeez. Okay, there we go. You should be wanting to plant. Hopefully you work. Good. Grabbing a seed. Just one seed? Just one seed? Just one seed? Not just one seed. That's a problem. Dang it. What's going on there? So, picking up. Pick up items. Activate. Set batch. Setting. So you should... Oh, R14. R14 is supposed to be the station at which it was harvesting. Right? Harvest all? Or seeding? Harvest all? Yeah, because it was... No, it was unoccupied. Maybe that's where it is. Okay, so setting... Get current station here. Maybe when I go to Go Garden... Put DB, current station, station garden. Well, that's what it's supposed to be right here. Go garden. Is R14 overwritten here? No, it's not. Move deposit items is R15. No, R15 is not overwritten. I don't know. This is just, this is going to bug me. Yep, I'm going to have to spend some time debugging this. So, unfortunately, it's getting late, so I'm not going to be able to solve that tonight, which really stinks. Really, really stinks. So, ugh. Well, anyway, gosh, it's irritating. Well, I'll look into it because I did have some code that was working, and obviously it was working earlier. So, I'm at a loss. So, anyway, I guess with that, I will go ahead and fire up a raid here. And I would like to thank everybody for watching, and we'll definitely catch you next time, hopefully even tomorrow.